Hello everyone. I haven't been on Facebook much lately, or social media for that matter, and a lot of people have been asking me why, and I think it's about time that I explained a few things and kind of caught you up on my life and what's been going on. Um, about 4 years ago, I retired from teaching. I was a teacher for 33 years, and it was just the best job in the world. I loved every minute of it. I loved my kids. I loved the job. But after 33 years, you get the opportunity to retire, spend time with your family, and that's what I decided to do. Retirement was great. I'd wake up in the morning and I realized I could do anything I want. And sometimes that took the form of playing with my nunchucks. Some days I'd have high tea with some old friends. Man, you guys are looking sharp today. Those days when I was really lucky, I got to hang out with the most beautiful girl in the world.
Okay,
Say happy birthday to Grandma.
Yeah, say happy birthday to Grandma.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
Say happy 21.
Happy 21.
A couple of years ago, I started to wake up with just some bad pain in my kidney area, kind of all over my back. I was having muscle spasms in my back, and at first I tried to just horse through it, thinking it'd feel better eventually, but it didn't. And then I started to get headaches, and I got a little concerned, so I went to see my doctor. My doctor did some blood tests, and everything turned out fine. And she thought that maybe the headaches were caused by too much blue light. So I got myself some blue light glasses, tried those, and the headaches didn't go away. And since I'd never had headaches in my entire life, I knew something was up. So I went back to my doctor, and she was at a loss. And so she sent me to some specialists. Also during this time, I started to have a lot of pain in my thoracic cavity, and I had no idea what it was, but it got to be pretty intense. So I went to see a gastroenterologist, and he did a scan and realized that my gallbladder was functioning at about 30% efficiency. So they took my gallbladder out, and that solved the pain in my stomach and my chest, but I was still having all kinds of pain in my back. My headaches were getting worse, and I really started to get concerned. One of the problems created by the pandemic is that if you had to go to see a specialist for the first time, you had to make an appointment, and sometimes that appointment took 3 or 4 months before you could get in. And because my symptoms kept getting progressively worse, I was really scared that something bad was going to happen before I could figure out what it was. It was about this time that it just seemed like my whole life was falling apart. What was once just the happiest retirement you could imagine was turning into just a daily tragedy, or something was around the corner. It just seemed to cripple me or mess up my life. I found out not long after that my dad only had weeks to live. I lost my dad August 14th of last year. And then after my dad passed, about 3 days after my dad passed, I had to put my dog Maggie down. And I went to a very dark place at that point. I didn't know what was wrong with me. I just lost my dad. I lost my dog. I kind of thought I was not long for this world. And I called my lawyer and had him put together a will for me. I wanted all my ducks in a row just in case I didn't come out the other side of this. And I wanted my wife and my kids to be taken care of and not to have to worry about things. So I got that process started. And then I went to a neurologist who had a series of MRIs and other tests, and they finally figured out what was wrong. And I'd tell you what it is, but see, here's the thing. I'm an old English teacher, and we believe in creating suspense. So if I told you what it was now, there'd be no suspense. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make another video. I'll probably drop it in about a week. I'll explain the whole thing. I'll let you know what it is, if it's fixable, and what my prognosis is for the future. So until then, I want to say thank you all from the bottom of my heart for listening, for watching the video. I promise to get another one out soon, and I hope you all are doing well. I love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.